What's happening, folks? I am Lawrence. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank you so much for coming in. As you know, we've had a change here in the quarterback room in San Francisco. Last Sunday, young Trey Lance was injured. He was injured pretty bad. And Kyle Shanahan has already put him on the show for the entire season. With that, of course, brings this man. Let's get into it. I haven't watched this today. This is James talking to us today, post-practice, letting us know his feelings on the team and many other things, I'm going to assume, depending upon the stupid questions that the media asked today. So let's all get into it. I decided not to watch it before I came on and screened it with all of you, my folks, and the faithful. Let's do it.
After your presser.
It was cool. It was cool. Faithful, they've always been there, man.
Let's just stop it right there. I'm already tired of him saying the word faithful. I've been hearing him say that shit for about 6 years now, and I'm tired of it.
It's they're a fun fan base to have behind you, and they were loud on Sunday, and we just love those guys.
Doing all of that, all of the cheer.
Isn't the smile a little creepy? A little Jeepers Creepers to you? He can't stop wiping his mouth either. He's been doing that for years, the whole time he's been here. I'm surprised that there's any skin left on his face.
Yeah, that never really wavered or anything.
Unlike you.
Our fans.
Reflect, but has any of this felt surreal to you over the last, week or so from the way it's played out?
Yes and no. There's part of me, you always want to be on that field, so it's you always have that in your mind that you're preparing that way, and then just for how things have worked out, it's pretty crazy, but I don't know, everything happens for a reason. I'm a big believer in that. And just
what reason can you tell me that you are back, that you are still here, that you never left to take us to the playoffs and lose us a game in those same playoffs? Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's just another opportunity.
Opportunity for what?
Has there been a moment like that?
The smile.
No, not yet. I'm just trying to stay in the moment right now. Honestly, it's I don't know. When that does happen, I've never been a backup and had a starter get hurt like that. So it was I don't know. It was a different experience, but it was something that you take in stride. And, like I said before, Trey.
You just take Trey's injury in stride, huh? Just like the faithful that wanted your punk simp ass back underneath center. You just take it in stride. You think he's taking it in stride? That's your brother. It's supposed to be.
Trey's our brother, and we talked to him the other day.
If you say so.
Right, it's a different situation compared to what you experienced like that for Tom. But is there anything that you took from that experience for this small portion that you were quote unquote backup here?
Yeah, just the preparation. You don't get the same reps when you're the backup, so your mental preparation is different. Running scout team, I love running scout team. It's always fun. So got to do that for a couple of weeks, but yeah, it's just back to normal, I guess.
Having gone through what you went through in 2018,
and we know what normal is. Mediocrity. He's mid.
I heard Bosa's presser the other day, and he worded it pretty well, because there is a moment where you feel like your life is over and you feel like, I can never get back to where I was, but that passes, and it's just, you got to hit a point where it does pass, and you mentally.
Not for you, because you haven't gotten back to anything.
To overcome, but I've been around Trey for a couple of years now. He's a tough dude, so he'll be all right.
1 year. Like 16 months. Whatever.
The mental stuff. he's already been in a couple meetings with us through Zoom and stuff like that. So whatever you can do mentally, physically, it's it's tough right now, but he'll get back.
Physically, you're limited, but I guess that's neither here nor there.
Let's talk about your voice and how it projects. I'm curious whether you had a coach that stressed that to you at some point, or is that a Garoppolo family thing? And is it real loud at your house and all of that?
I was gonna say I grew up in an Italian family, man. So
literally talking about this son of a bitch's voice.
My voice is tired, but everyone else is screaming. So it's but that's just normal conversation. So yeah, it's I don't know, perk of being Italian, I guess. Honestly, I met him last year when he was calling one of the games. Met him through the I forget what it's called exactly, but just the day before the game, we were talking to those guys, and he was really cool. And having been with them now for probably a month or so, it's really cool. He sees the game as a quarterback. We see the game very similarly.
They just met. I'm trying not to resent this, man. I'm really trying hard. I promise you I am. But it's extremely difficult.
It's nice to have him in the room.
How does having a guy who's playing in the league help at your position?
He just sees it very similarly to you. It's tough to coach a quarterback. You got to be able to see it the same way as him,
especially when they're not good.
Which a lot of guys think they do, but they don't maybe. And he just he has the experience of being on the field, being in those moments, and it's just it's nice to have a guy like that around.
After the game, you said it felt a little bit like 2017 again, and you were really pushing the ball down the field more than you had the past couple of years. Is that something that you're consciously trying to do this year? Push the ball down the field?
I love that. Yeah, I mean, it's just there's a lot of things that go with that, obviously, but yeah, I love doing that stuff. In 17, there was a freedom where me, the receivers, tight ends, we had a good chemistry going, and I mean, when you get that with offensive skills in a quarterback, it makes for a tough offense.
Well, unfortunately, you don't have too many offensive skills. He does seem to have a skill at throwing shade at Kyle. That's what that sounded like right there. Back in 2017, we had freedom. Now Kyle keeps more range on us than a corporal, especially me.
I don't know. I mean, that's a fair question. I think we'll see that as we go forward, but I don't know. The more freedom you have as a quarterback, obviously you play better, you're more confident, and good things will happen.
He's talking to you, Kyle.
Very physical. They're physical. Up front, we know a couple guys over there, DJ, K1, great players, and it's it goes across.
Shout out to GJ and K1 over there in Denver.
It's a well-coached defense.
Sorry, we got to whoop your ass this Sunday.
It'll be tough for us, but it'll be a good test.
You don't compete directly against the other quarterback, but you guys have faced Russell Wilson a lot of times. And do you have any have you guys ever talked other than just after the field, and what are your impressions of seeing him over the years?
Tremendous player. I mean, just a freak athlete, makes plays that shouldn't be made, but he does it. He has that unique ability to extend the plays. And I haven't really had much time to meet him off the field, but on the field, the dude's, I mean, he's as competitive as it gets, and it's fun to go against him. As weird as that sounds, it is.
When you say it's been back to normal this week, has it just felt like maybe you took a little break and now you're back?
Yeah, a long break. I mean, no OTAs, no training camp. It was a different type of year, and
it's going to end up in the exact same result as always. You missing players all over the field and then pirouetting into a sack. Turnover.
I've been in some weird situations here, obviously, but yeah, this one
like this one.
Good and bad though. Get the shoulder feels good, and obviously that's number one. So once I was physically feeling better, and the rest of the things just kind of fell into place, I guess. You go ahead.
He's in charge.
You guys had the conversation. Is there anything that conversation that you think is going to make you a better quarterback, or changes the way you decide to attack a defense?
All press conference.
Not really. I think it lights a fire under you. I'll tell you that. Obviously, as a competitor, whenever you get told something like that, it'll get you going a little bit. But I have plenty of motivation. I don't need that to motivate me, but it always helps.
Let's hear what he said.
Get the shoulder feels good, and obviously that's number one. So once
not
I
good enough,
feeling better, the rest of the things just kind of fell into place, I guess. You go ahead.
When Kyle decided that he was going to move on, you guys had the conversation. Is there anything you learned from that conversation that you think is going to make you a better quarterback, or changes the way you decide to attack a defense?
So James was just asked, when Kyle told you that you had to go, okay, did that now upset you and make it so that you could possibly end up being a better quarterback? He's about to say no. Let's listen.
Not really. I think it lights a fire under you. I'll tell you that. Obviously, as a competitor, whenever you get told something like that, it'll get you going a little bit. But I have plenty of motivation. I don't need that to motivate me, but it always helps.
You say you're kind of loose mode in 2017. Not want to start any sort of controversy, but how were you asked to or coached to play?
What in the blue hell is he drinking?
18, 19, 20.
Say that again? How was that?
Well, you indicate 2017 it was more like, push the ball downfield a little more, play a little.
Well, I get it. I guess it kind of in 17 I was learning the offense, so Kyle would call some plays and I wouldn't know exactly how to read it, I guess, but you kind of figure it out as you went. I don't know, just the more and more that you learn the offense and get the knowledge of the offense, I start to figure out what Kyle's thinking, and he, vice versa. But
he seems to still lack knowledge of the offense.
There's obviously just back
I hate these kids in my building, by the way, if you can hear them.
and forth between the play caller and quarterback.
Maybe you obviously have a lot of established relationships, but how has it been just building chemistry with the newer pass catchers?
It's been awesome. There's some
It's been
good
awesome.
players out there, man. It's
Awesome.
not trying to pump anyone up too much, but some of those guys can fly. Ray not being a young guy, but just a new guy, he can move. Danny can move. There's a lot of speed out there. So just the chemistry's coming. It's coming, and it'll only get better. It's getting there. It's getting there.
The game on Sunday, what was the first thing you told the guys in the huddle? They said,
That's a tough one. I don't know, man. A lot of things get said out there. I don't know. We were all just fired up. It was third down, so brain was kind of going in that direction, thinking about coverages and what they were going to do, and then I got smoked. So the rest is history. Thanks, guys.
Then he got smoked. He got hit in the chest pretty hard on his first pass. And I can't remember if it was completed or not because I was still in the daze and the purple haze that he was even still here. Well, there you have it. James lets us know his thoughts on Trey Lance's injury and the game up against Denver. Shout out to DJ Jones and Shark. I'm really not happy, as you can probably tell. But what I have decided, faithful and folks, for the good of the Niners and my channel, is to just accept it. He's here. Shit. I mean, he's not going anywhere. I hope. Because Brock Purdy stinks. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Are you happy that Jimmy Garoppolo, James Richard Garoppolo, is back and is still a 49er? Are you as upset as I am that Trey Lance was injured? Do you blame Kyle? Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all be safe. Niner ganger don't bang.